Race fans, get ready for tonight's main event for sprint cars. And as they form up into 4 wide, will you put your hands together for the sprint cars as they get set for tonight's main event?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, wave those programs, send them on the journey. Put your hands together for the sprint cars as they get set to embark on a 25-lap journey for Diesel Engines R Us and the Newcastle Herald Drive Series. We should have the start next time around. Damien Abbott off on pole position. Peter Adhard joining him alongside from position 2 in the 53 car. No start. No start this time around. No show of the green. Okay, problems over the back now for Kelly Linigan, it looks like, in car 25. Okay, the problem is for Kelly Linigan a blown tyre. And up on the Video Easy timer, we see that the 2 minutes has been allocated and the timer ticking away. 2 minutes has been allocated and they're 20 seconds into that 2 minutes now. So wheel and tyre can be changed. Brian Linigan is hauling the offending wheel and tyre off the circuit. Less than a minute and a half now for the Linigan 25 car. Crew working away. The 25 car is back down on all fours. The push car squeezes through the infield and quickly onto the tail. So Linigan needs to fire up now. Just 1 minute gone, so she still has a 1 minute grace. Doesn't appear to be any mechanical problems. So Kelly Linigan is away. So Kelly will resume from position 10 in the field. Appear to have lost 2, maybe 3 cars from what was originally a 14 car field. Kelly Linigan will be starting from the rear of the field, which is pretty much position 10 in any case. That's because she had to be pushed away twice. Under the green they run and heading off on tonight's 25-lap journey for Sprintcar. the pole setter. And also it looks as though the 88 car of Clay Lannery's been taken out and Linigan involved as well. Well, whatever the pushing and shoving amounted to, we've lost 3 cars at least over on turn 2 at the moment. 3 cars have come to a halt. If they get away, they'll all automatically go to the rear, but I think Damien Addett copped a whack over there in that turnaround on turn 2. Kelly Linigan, despite the frantic efforts earlier of her team, has stepped out from the 25 car. Neck brace, gloves, hat coming off, so Kel is out. Checking out the 88 car of Clay Lannery. Now Lannery climbing back into the office. Now we're checking out also through the field glasses the 30 car of Damien Abbott. Now Damien also says, I want to go racing. Tell me what's broken on the car. So the crews are checking it over, reporting back to the skipper in the cockpit at the moment, at the helm. So Damien hasn't broken belts as yet. Red light, which means all cars being brought to a halt. Tremendous bad luck for Kelly Linigan. Yep, that's torn the rear end right out. No wonder there was no need to take a second look by Kelly, who got involved over there. So Kel will be watching from the pits. Damien Abbott still seated in the racer. Time limit on Clay Lannery in car number 88. 2 minutes. And under 1.5 minutes for Lannery in the 88 car. He's just waiting to get pushed away, so he should make the time limit, providing the car fires up. Looks like Lannery now has a problem in the 88 car. It's extreme bad luck for Clay Lannery, and only his 4th outing in the car. And coming to terms tonight with the ex-Gary Rush racer and the tight confines of the Newcastle Speedway. So we look at the revamped front row now that sees Brett Loadsman in the 33 car out of pole position with Peter Addard on the outside. Now both of these wily racers know exactly what needs to be done, and that's to get to turn 1 first. Watch Addard on the outside. Okay, the jump jet talks him out of it. Addard gets halfway around. Oh, driving through on the inside. Woo! Addard all out of shape as they hit the main straightaway. And a set of white balls now for Bob Jackson. Oh, and around goes Damien Abbott. Damien Abbott gets on the wrong side of turn 1. 1 lap completed of the 25 lap journey. It's Damien Abbott who now brings on the amber caution light. So Damien's fired up again. Jumps on to the tail. In behind Paul Mahoney in car number 76. And Brett Loadsman to head the field to the green flag, as Wayne Baines waits centre track on the main straightaway to issue the 1 to run sign to competitors. 1 to run to the green. Looks like it could be a problem for Abbott now. He's off on the infield track. Yep, Damien Abbott is out. Okay, Adrian Marr now gets his sight set on Brent Lozman as they complete the second lap of the journey. Now still 23 laps to run from the checkered flag for tonight's main event. Diesel engines are us and the Newcastle Herald Drive Series. So the 1, 2 and 3 lineup, 22 laps out from the checker. Race leader is Brent Lozman in car number 33. Adrian Marr certainly has his measure, sitting in second spot at the moment in car number 92. And Peter Adard using all the track in car number 53. 2 on the tail, 53 on the wing officially as Adard sits in third running. As Bob Jackson in car number 12 slots into fourth running. Now Jackson's won 2 main events here this season in the sprint car division. This the final turnout of the V8 fuel-injected Chevy Sprinters for our Millennium of Speed summer here. The wins Newcastle Speedway. Who will the winner be? Up front, Brent Lozman in car number 33 as they now move in to put a lap on Paul Mahoney. To the outside goes Lozman. Adrian Marr will need to move closely. Adrian Marr loses out as Adard goes through. Adard takes over second. Marr caught off his guard and drops back to third. And right behind is Robert Jackson. Then comes Jamie Jones. Darren Saylard still way back at the moment. Mark Blyton in car number 82 is very much toward the back of this pack. As we see the leading 4 cars now settle down to fight out the 13 laps remaining. Oh, right up on 2 wheels was Peter Adard as he slingshots the 70. So Adard, despite getting offline over there on turn 2, still fights on. The car a little bit loose as he heads across turn 2, but pushes now out to the infield. So Peter Adard experiencing 4 seasons in one in the number 53 car now as he moves up to attempt an inside pass on Brent Lozman. As Lozman momentarily got caught up with Mahoney. They all go through, and I think that's the 3rd time they've lapped Paul Mahoney, but Mahoney clings on desperately at the back of the pack. Lozman, Adard, and Adrian Marr, 1, 2 and 3, and a breath away in 4th place. There's Bob Jackson in car number 12. Oh, around goes the 53 car of Peter Adard. Well, we can see Peter Adard's car, as we said, experiencing all 4 seasons in one. Loose one moment and seemingly super tight the next. As the tail would go out, then the front would push toward the fence. So it's obvious that Adard is battling with the setup in the car at the moment, and while attempting to take the run to the lead, will now see himself positioned at the back of the pack should the 53 car fire up. Well, Adrian Marr has just been waiting to pounce, and pounce he did. Bob Jackson moves into 3rd. In fact, they all move up one. as Peter is about to execute a fuel-injected U-turn. So Pete tacks onto the rear, nods knowingly and says, "So tell me about it," as officials just signify confirmation at ROF. We have still got a great race on our hands at the moment, so the question on everyone's lips: can the jump jet hang on to the lead? Will Adrian Marr get by to steal the win? And what about Bob Jackson, two-time winner this season here at Newcastle, waiting in the wings, sitting in third slot? Darren Saylard puts the wood on Jones as they sweep off turn 4. Saylard is there also, but still fairly deep in the pack. We have only 5 laps to run for the event, still 5 to run, so into the closing stages. As Brett Loadsman hugs the low line, but still has plenty of speed and plenty of dash as he hauls away from Adrian Marr. Arthur Cowan standing by with the white flag and the black and white, ready to bring down the shutters of tonight's main event, the diesel engine Videoruss and the Newcastle Herald. Loadsman hauling away now. Adrian Marr attempting to close the gap as the white flag comes out. But Brett Loadsman will go on and win. Adrian Marr closing up in second place. Adrian Marr in second, and Bob Jackson will take third. So we'll head down trackside now to make the presentation. Now we need to find Brett Davison from the Newcastle Herald. And hopefully Brett is here because this magnificent trophy needs to be handed out on behalf of the Newcastle Herald and the Drive Series. And winner of that final tonight, Brett Loadsman. So the drivers just now gathering their thoughts. Alrighty, well Brett Loadsman gathers his thoughts, and we've got an idea what they might be at the moment. Yes. Okay. Let's get these trophies up here. There's a handshaking all round. Is Brett here? Sure is, yep. Brett, how are you, buddy? Well done.
Very well. It was a great race, wasn't it?
It was pretty tight. We only had a handful of cars, but it worked out sensational.
When you've got good cars and good drivers, you don't need that many to make a great race.
Oh, fantastic. And thanks for your support for the series, and thanks to the Newcastle Herald. It's been just sensational. And the track's still hanging on out there. We could run another 25.
We certainly could. Look, as far as it goes, the Herald's been very proud to be associated with the sprint cars this year, and I'm sure we'll be back next season.
Brett, I hope to, we'll take you up on that, let me tell you. We'll be looking forward to your words in the Newcastle Herald. So we'll just let Brett grab his breath as we go 3, 2 and 1. So you're going to help us with the all the way down the line, if you would. So that's our third place trophy. Okay, had 2 wins here this season. Yeah, 3? Who's counting? Okay, how about putting your hands together, race fans, for Mr. Robert? We call him Bob Jackson. Good on you, Rob. Good on you, buddy. Well done. And Brett's got the hardware for you on behalf of course, Diesel Engines R Us and the Newcastle Herald. Mate, could have run a couple more laps for you, couldn't it?
I don't know, because it's like we had that stoppage and I'd already run out of brakes. My seat got awful hot and geez, you know what's going on here? And about halfway through the race, we kind of just ran out of brakes. I was just kind of waiting for them to mess up enough, but nobody actually did without me banging into them. So I was kind of happy it finished when it did.
Yeah, Rob, well done, buddy, and good to have you back here. So this takes us out for the sprint cars this season. Look forward to having you back here at the Newcastle Speedway next summer.
Yeah, certainly look forward to coming back. The Boydhead Holdenson Express Courier car. It's always a really good car up here, even when things aren't going right. We still manage to come third, so that's all right. A special thank you to Diesels R Us and the Newcastle Herald as well.
Well done, Rob. 3.5 wins, okay? Okay, one more time. Put your hands together. Rob Jackson in for second tonight. Brett, if you would. Okay, up in second place tonight. Hasn't this guy driven up a storm? How about putting your hands together for Adrian Ma? I'll come back. I won't be right with you, Adrian. Good on you, mate. Well done. Hey, you've lost some weight just in a few laps.
Yeah, you're telling me it's Brian up here today, but yeah, it was a good race. I think Beverlite Gut Glass sponsors the car. Blue Sync Engineering, Indy World, High Tech Engine Balancing. The crew, they're a big bunch of guys. Congratulate Bob and Brett there. Brett was sort of screwing up and I was on his bum, and then when I screw up, Bob was on my bum, so it was a good close race.
Adrian, I said the car looks great and it's obviously working as well.
Yeah, it is going good. You know, I've got to thank Steve Keynes. He owns the car. I just put my motor in it and drive it. So, yeah, thanks a lot to him.
Well done, Adrian Ma, folks. Put your hands together. Okay, so this is a Brett-to-Brett thing, right? Oh, okay. All right, we're going to do it that way. All righty. Okay, winner of tonight's sprint car main event. You know we call him the jump jet. Put your hands together for Brett Lozeman. Brett, I got a little guy here running around. He's dying to tell me something. Just before we say good day to you, what do you want to tell me? Could you hand that one there out? You'll have to, how about helping Brett Davison, okay? You want to help him with that one? You hang on to the very tight. There's Brett over there, Newcastle Herald. Okay. Matey, good on you. Been a tough one, but you were hanging that low line and said, catching me one thing's getting around to me something else. But no one really caught you.
Oh, well, actually, Peter Allard did. I got a lap car and Peter Allard come past me and I said, oh, better wake up and get going here. So, no, it was a pretty tough race. So, I mean, I knew that the boys behind me, and I just thought, well, go like bugger and let them catch her.
Brett, you haven't got a lot of dollars, have you, compared to some teams? So, like many races, do it pretty tough. So, it's the wins are good when they come along.
Yeah, we do it pretty tough. We got a very, very low budget team, but I got a lot of help. I'd like to thank the van man. You know, he puts a lot over the car, and raw purple oils, new technology, synthetic oil. That's the best oil you can put in your car. So, you know, he got us home tonight. Adam's Tavern, Funk Speed Shop, McCreary Tyres, you know, they're all there. And John L. Pierce Transport, who brought us up here for the weekend. We're doing a squirt and dirt tomorrow. I better thank Squirt and Dirt. Everyone there can come and drive the car, which you should do.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Oh, well, I hire the track. Yeah, well, tomorrow I hire the track here, and, you know, people just come down and have a go at the car, and it's a great lot of fun.
Okay, Brett, the opportunity's there for people to experience the thrill of sprint car racing. Good on you, buddy. Congratulations.
I'd just like to thank a couple other people. My brother's come here tonight because he's only new to Speedway. He's raced here. No, he hasn't raced here. He's only been coming the last few weeks. Thanks a lot for coming, Shane. And I'd like to say I'd like to win this trophy because my mother passed away last week, and I was driving very hard for her. So thanks very much.
Good on you, buddy. Well done. And thanks, of course, to Diesel Engines R Us. Brett, can I hand over to you now for the Newcastle Herald?
Folks, I'll be quick. This year, for the first time, the Newcastle Herald has been associated with sprint car racing at Wins Newcastle Speedway, and we're very proud to be associated with this form of motorsport. And this season, we've had the Drive Series, the Newcastle Herald Drive Series, and the winner of that series is Bob Jackson. We have a trophy to present. Congratulations, Bob. A young fan to present the trophy. Mate, it was a tough year tonight. You pushed hard, you sat there comfortably, but it looked bloody tough, if I may say. How was it?
Well, yeah, it certainly was tough. I was just fortunate enough that the boys did a really good job with the race car. We had such a strong race car, and therefore when something unforeseen does happen, we're still able to finish on the podium here. So full credit to Gilbert Kennedy and the rest of the boys that worked for us, John O, Cameron and Stewie. they do a fantastic job.
And so do you. And with that, we'll hand back.
Thanks, Brett. I was going to write the column next week and you'd do the next race meeting. Fantastic. Okay, so it's a group shot here, now, like a group of Japanese tourists down here at the moment. So that takes us out for trophy presentation. We're going back upstairs now as we get ready for tonight's final event on the card. That's the fender benders. But folks, how about putting your hands together one more time for tonight's winners? First, second and third, that is, our place getters in tonight's main event. Courtesy Diesel Engine R Us and of course the Newcastle Herald, and Robert Jackson, winner of the series overall.